you up and leave and somehow forget about me. I want you to know about everything you mean to me. Before you go and see your broader world, new side of things, let me tell you why it benefits you to take me. You can see the brightest city lights. You can have a less stressful life. You can have a more peaceful night. I'm sure, but you are 'cause I am. I can outlive any man. I am the core of who you are. So when you go, you gotta take me there. Take me. When you go, you gotta take me there. Have you ever let go of something you wish you could hold? Imagine that, and no pair of jeans, some old jewelry. Oh, I'm so much bigger than that. Don't you know? Before you go and see your broader world, new side of things, let me tell you why it benefits you to take me. You can see the brightest city lights. You can have a less stressful life. You can have a more peaceful night. I'm sure, but you are 'cause I am. I can outlive any man. I am the core of who you are. So when you go, you gotta take me there. Take me. When you go, you gotta take me there. Now you walk like that. I'm the reason that you talk like that. I'm the reason that your skirt is so tight. I'm the reason you're green, not left with your right. You can see the brightest city lights. You can have a less stressful life. You can have a more peaceful night. I'm sure, but you are 'cause I am. I can outlive any man. I am the core of who you are. So when you go, you gotta take me there. When you go, you gotta take me there. When you go, you gotta take me there.
Please don't get offended. If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it do, bitch. Pull up in the spot, so flee. Shots on me, gas tank on E. Ladies looking round, all G. Gray sweat, shorty eyes on me. You can never be my main chick. Not the one to judge, baby, I am just a plane. You the type I see be on them plane trips. Baby, you ain't fly, leave your ass on the main strip. Nah, yeah. Tryna get with a nigga, I'm like, nah, yeah. Tryna get with a nigga, I'm like, too cool, just chillin' in the cut. See a chick looking at me with a cup. Cute face, nice waist, no butt. Her first words was, trust I'm not a slut. So I'm like, yeah, you fine, shorty dripped in designer. Made her acquaintance, you know I had to whine her and dine her. Afterwards, took her to the diner. She sent the friend request, something told me decline her. Well, she requested a friendship exception. 2 days later with my mans, he like, check this bad little chick, the team hit. She was blessed, kid. It's the same chick tryna put me on a checklist. Clearly this bitch is toxic. Put that bitch on the block list. Don't got respect for that shit. I got respect for my dick. Pull up in the spot, so flee. Shots on me, gas tank on E. Ladies looking round, all G. Gray sweat, shorty eyes on me. You can never be my main chick. Not the one to judge, baby, I am just a plane. You the type I see be on them plane trips. Baby, you ain't fly, leave your ass on the main strip. Nah, yeah. Tryna get with a nigga, I'm like, nah, yeah. Back to the strip, nah, go and find your own way. Rep stink, wig smelling like Old Bay. Who gave you the okay, girl? You need to go bathe. Baby wipes and Olay, bitch, go away. Like damn, my friends ain't your friends. And the hookie, but you talking about a business of bins. And your chicken frying sundress, girl, you need to go and get some rest. Bet you got an odor when you undress. Yo, be still, hurt my eyes when I blink. You're not getting in the car, you sit down, it stinks. So you wild, fuck it. You smell like you wash up in a bucket. Out here in these streets looking busted. Pull up in the spot so flee. Shots on me, gas tank on E. Ladies looking round, all G. Great sweat, shorty, eyes on me. You can never be my main shit. Not the one to judge, baby, I am just a plane. You the type I see me on a plane trip. Baby, you ain't fly, leave your ass on the main trip. Nah, yeah. Tryna get with a nigga, I'm like, nah, yeah.
Yeah. It's about to be a hot summer, and even a colder winter. Check. Unsophisticated, showing love even if it's not reciprocated. Still balling in this sport, doesn't matter if I win or not. Looking like Money Mitch whenever I spin the block. I'm a true live wire to his definition. I drop in classics even though I get no recognition. I love a thick black woman who is more unique. Gotta love it cause my queen, she ain't for the streets. I love hood respect. I love a dope mix with good effects. High school rappers that you wouldn't test. Y'all be talking like your knowledge is significant. From now on I need receipts and certificates. Jews, I be spitting it. Plus I rock it way cooler. Looking like the Diamond District to these K jewelers. I'm all for peace but we stay shooters. Always spinning, we don't have a budget. Nah bro, you gotta love
Every
it.
Every day that I live on this earth, I've been living my dream.
You gotta love it.
All I gotta worry about is family, myself and my queen.
You gotta love it.
All eyes on me as soon as I step on the scene.
You gotta love it.
Got no time for these motherfucking niggas that be hating on me.
You gotta love it. I love being in my lane when nobody get it. Making money off of music, though I hobby with it. And nothing like some fresh J's out the box. And the new Mercedes Benz let me slay off the lot. Thank you. My mind right, my money right, I'm way focused. The streets watching a real one, they notice. I subtracted anybody if they don't add up. Who needs your validation when you really don't matter? I'm not trying to hit that I'm next, cause I don't have the time next. Either we pushing the cash and sign checks. Yes, it doesn't mean much. I'm giving you this free lunch. The beat has a good feel. The verse got a mean punch. Riding through the city with a bad one. I'm shining for the underdogs who never had none. Damn, this is what New York feels like. You gotta love it cause I'm living this in real life.
Every day that I live on this earth, I've been living my dream.
You gotta love it.
All I gotta worry about is family, myself and my queen.
You gotta love it.
All eyes on me as soon as I step on the scene.
You gotta love it.
Got no time for these motherfucking niggas that be hating on me.
You gotta love it.
Blanco.
This one a little different. It's for my shorties. This one for my daughters, for my baby girls. Blowing smoke behind them, swear I go against the world. See, they won't never understand, but mama got a plan. Nothing's unattainable. If you breathing, then that mean you can do anything. This one for my daughters, for my baby girls. Blowing smoke behind them, swear I go against the world. See, they won't never understand, but mama got a plan. Nothing's unattainable. If you breathing, then that mean you can anything. Cried so many days, stayed up so many nights. Life tried to break me, but I never gave up the fight. My daughters need me, I could never let this shit defeat me. Some things been left, but I ain't never stop moving right. I know they watching me, for them I gotta hold it down. Loyalty is royalty, they know I'm gon' wear the crown. Fuck with them, I dare you, know I'm coming through to clear the town. Please don't test my gangster for my shorties, know I'm manning down. They say there's nothing that compares to a mother's love. I say they right, cause I bond tighter than OJ gloves. Them my C's, them really some little me's. Better versions of myself, swear I gotta thank the man above. They so intelligent, so beautiful, I'm really blessed. A team mother, I still beat the odds and did my best. Support system was slim, but I was never pressed. Never folded under the pressure, God handled the rest. This one for my daughters, for my baby girls. Blowing smoke behind them, swear I go against the world. See, they won't never understand, but mama got a plan. Nothing's unattainable. If you breathing, then that mean you can do anything. This one for my daughters, for my baby girls. Blowing smoke behind them, swear I go against the world. See, they won't never understand, but mama got a plan. Nothing's unattainable. If you breathing, then that mean you can. They like they mama, so I know they gon' be different. Told them to be leaders, be observant, always listen. If they idolize material things, there's something missing. You ain't never gotta try to fit in. Y'all born gifted, watch for people that don't clap when you win. We call them haters, we could never be like them, that's a sin. So much greater, best revenge is success. Always do your best, and some things is better left unsaid. Just let them guess, always forgive, not for them but for you. But never forget, y'all know I ain't raised fools. Remember I said it, y'all can be anything y'all choose. Y'all was born to win, so ain't no way that y'all could lose. Don't let people judge you, they never walked in your shoes. Don't take nothing free, just keep your pride and pay your dues. And you gon' lose friends, then learn they never was. And most times it's jealousy and envy, that's the cause. Don't you wait on no man, it don't matter what he promised. Not even your daddy, do it yourself, just being honest. Don't you ever sell your soul, follow your heart, but bring your knowledge. Baby, you're a queen, you're supreme, you're a goddess. Two of y'all hold each other down, turn and fix each other crown. Gotta keep each other afloat, can't let each other drown. But as long as I'm alive, I'll be there by your side. Call me and I'm coming through, y'all know I'm always down the road. This one for my daughters, for my baby girls. Blowing smoke behind them, swear I go against the world. See, they won't never understand, but mama got a plan. Nothing's unattainable. If you breathing, then that mean you can do anything. This one for my daughters, for my baby girls. Blowing smoke behind them, swear I go against the world. See, they won't never understand, but mama got a plan. Nothing's unattainable. If you breathing, then that mean you can.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's good, bro? What the fuck we doing?
Shit, you tell me. I'm gonna call you back in a second.
Alright, say that.
I ain't fucking with the trees. I'm getting to the breeze. Now I'm moving. What are we doing? I ain't fucking with the trees. I'm getting to the breeze. Now I'm moving. See what I'm doing? I'm from the 9. You know what it is. You know how you rock when you come on this side. Fuck around and die. What are we doing? I ain't fucking with the trees, I'm getting to the breeze, you know I'm moving. You see what I'm doing? And I'm from the 9. You know what it is, you know how we rock when you come on this side. Fuck around and die. Wait, what? Hold on, why? What are we doing? See how I'm dripping, this shit is just different, you done me dancing. D on my body, my bitch is exotic and anything foreign. Now 5 of you, this big drip nigga on my body though. Ay. Fuck you saying we was never the same, don't mention my name. That's on game. Stay in your lane and you know my body, you know how I'm rocking. You know I'm coming. Ain't no capping on beats, I'm really a beast, just try me and see. Took that plea, my brother walked free, and I'm getting to the breeze. Bitch. What are we doing? I ain't fucking with the trees, I'm getting to the breeze, you know I'm moving. See what I'm doing? And I'm from the 9. You know what it is, you know how you rock when you come on this side. Fuck around and die. What are we doing? I ain't fuck on the trees, I'm getting to the breach, now I'm moving. You see what I'm doing? And I'm from the 9. You know what it is, you know I be rock when you come on this side. Fuck around and die. Wait, what? Hold on. Why? What are we doing? What are we doing? See how I'm moving, my life is a movie and anything pricey. Yeah, I got it on me, keep a bag on me, don't get me started. All these money bags got me feeling nonchalant, shit, I'm heartless. What are we doing? I ain't fuck on the trees, I'm getting to the breach, you know I'm moving. See what I'm doing? And I'm from the 9. You know what it is, you know how you rock when you come on this side. Fuck around and die. What are we doing? I ain't fuck on the trees, I'm getting to the breach, you know I'm moving. See what I'm doing? And I'm from the 9. You know what it is, you know how we rock when you come on this side. Fuck around and die. Wait, hold on. What are we doing?
It's 12:34. Divine timing got me wanting more. I called you up on the phone, seeing what you wanna do. Yeah, I know you got a man, and yeah, I got a girl, but we've been doing this too long to stop now. Baby, let me pace myself, take my time. Baby, I'm just missing you all the time. Know that you belong to him, now you're mine. Baby, let me worship you, you the shrine. Baby, let me pace myself, take my time. Baby, I'm just missing you all the time. Know that you belong to him, now you're mine. Baby, let me worship you, you the shrine. As I lay you in this bed, we gon' make it last forever. When you move your body, got me thinking we together. Talking to you back like the way we used to do. And if you don't go away, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This shit is dangerous, dangerous. Yeah, this shit is dangerous, dangerous. I know you fucking dangerous, dangerous. You know I'm fucking dangerous, dangerous. As I lay you in this bed, we gon' make it last forever. When you move your body, got me thinking we together. Talking to you back like the way we used to do. And if you don't go away, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This shit is dangerous, dangerous. Yeah, this shit is dangerous, dangerous. I know you fucking dangerous, dangerous. You know I'm fucking dangerous, dangerous. As I lay you in this bed, we gon' make it last forever. The way you move your body got me thinking we together. Talking to you back like the way we used to do. And if you don't go away, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This shit is dangerous, yeah, yeah. This shit is dangerous. I know you're dangerous. You know I'm dangerous too.
Yo,
Are you okay?
yo, I'm Gucci, yo. That shit was wild. Some wild shit just happened. Yo, literally in between, like Agyakoma's song and mine, yo, I was dying. Like shit just came out of nowhere. It's about that time of year for me. I usually get one in the summer, one in the fall, and yo, I was sitting here and I was dying. And I was like, yo, hopefully it'll just pass. It'll pass. And then when Dangerous came on, it didn't pass. I was like, nah, let me go run and drink some water. Because usually water will just like open up my lungs. Drink some water. I was like, okay, I'm good. That shit was wild, bro. It was like, that's the worst I felt it in a minute. Like it was like closed. Like I was like, yo, what the fuck? But I'm okay.
You scared us in the group chat.
Yo, deadass. I was like, yo, this shit was about to be a wrap. You was about to come back on, and I was not gonna be here. It was gonna be a blank screen. But yeah,
You. was a good mix of it. That was a very good.
We're
Very
back.
subtle.
We're back.
Yo, Riddle just got drop kicked so bad.
Yeah, I'm watching too. I'm like watching in and out. Like I'm watching, but I'm not. What are they doing? What are they fighting for?
So I missed it when they had
Cause it's all the Money in the Bank people. It's all the money, SmackDown Money in the Bank winners.
yeah,
So
they just
they
do a Royal Rumble, I guess, to show off before the
whoever get who's gonna have the momentum in the end. Oh, okay, I guess.
Yeah, because we saw Drew, Sheamus, and a couple of other people on top of the ladders, and
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
all
yeah.
to the spoiler episode, as y'all could tell.
I won't lie to you. AEW's been getting good to me lately. AEW's been okay lately. I'm not gonna hold you. So I
Letting
like.
heel Christian.
I mean, Christian was always a great heel, so it was just a matter of time before they turned him. But yeah, that was good. It was good. It's really good. I like what they're doing over there. I like what I'm seeing. They are falling more into the sports entertainment realm. But adding professional wrestling with it. So I like that, and I
It's a
like
good
that.
help.
Yeah, I like the balance of it. I do. Before I felt like they were trying. Oh, why do you throw him like that? I felt like they were trying too
Whoa!
hard to be.
Okay,
Um,
wait. Ooh.
they were trying too hard to be like the anti WWE when they just had to be AEW. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's where that landed. But we are here. Welcome to the Rawrrzone. What's going on, everybody?
Who are
Who
you?
might you be? Who I be?
Who you be?
I'm Michael Bostic today. Hill Classic is on vacation.
Oh, hold on. We're doing that 1 second then.
Cause I'm Hill Classic is tired. Hill Classic has had a fucking week. Hey, you're getting Michael. Oh, that was a botch. He missed it.
Ooh,
I
wait,
love.
wait, wait, wait for it. Ooh.
Yo,
Okay.
but yeah. So nah, Hill Classic's on vacation. Hill Classic had an interview today, so I just want to be Michael Bostic today. I'm tired.
Yo, Michael Bostic had his entire catalog played.
Yo, that was so fucking dope. Yo, shout out to CP for having tracks that I haven't heard in years, for even having songs, for holding those songs like that. Like, yo, that's like I say when I tell people all the time, like, I love DJs. I know a whole bunch of DJs. I know a whole bunch of dope DJs, but CP will forever and always be my DJ. Like forever. Like
Go DJ. That's
that
a DJ.
he always shows love to me, especially. I know he does for everybody because that's just the way he is, the type of nigga he is. But
But
especially with me,
he's
that
always
nigga
fun.
will pull out some shit. Always pull out some shit. He's always the one to break my music. He's always the first DJ to get my shit and play it. Um, so I just appreciate him. A member of the Rawrrzone family. CP the DJ. It was really dope of him to come on the show and just DJ for me. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't do that, so he
And
came on and
you were
DJ.
singing.
Yo, I got on. Yeah, I mean they had me on there singing. I wasn't gonna disappoint. I normally don't do that, but I say, yo, why the fuck not? Let's add some new things to the resume. You know, it's time to say I got a project coming, so it's time to kind of show out.
But you can find us for now everywhere at www.rawzonenyc.com. You can follow Michael Bostic everywhere at Gil Classic and go to his YouTube for more content. You can
Correct.
catch the replays on Puso 82.3 FM and
Oh, see,
soon,
I said 97 point something earlier. I didn't
or
know what the fuck it was.
but you know what though? Soon, as of August 25th, Rawrrzone will be on the newly launched Elgin Sound Radio. And to give some details about the launch event, Mr. Live Johnson will be performing.
Nice.
We, We still working on a little lineup, but we got something good going on here. You know,
Nice,
if you're
nice.
standing, we're working with the Cure Hip Hop, and you have a interview with Live Johnson coming out soon. We
We
working,
working. We working.
we working,
I hear
baby.
niggas can't say niggas is not working. Niggas can't say niggas don't got catalogs. It's out there for people, bro. It's like y'all just gotta tune in and tap in. Tap in with us. Let us know what it is.
Oh,
And also with that being said, we also are gonna try to be outside more, displaying our brand more in other places. And we had a nice long conversation. Not so much a long conversation, but I had a conversation
we
um
both had a
with
conversation.
Sparrow. I had a conversation. Well, I had a conversation with Sparrow a long time ago, and he low key reiterated it yesterday to me in live. But it does also apply to us as
As
media and
media.
as we gotta be outside more. People are not going to come to your stuff and vibe in your stuff, especially people who matter, if you're not outside, if they don't see you, if you're not present. And so I'm me and live, something we're gonna talk about on when we link for the studio session, um about like events and things that we're gonna do and make days where we just go, we pop out. You know what I'm saying? And like Sparrow said, when there's a will, there's a way. So we make it happen, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it happen.
Just scoop me up. I'm there.
Yeah, no doubt. You just gotta just we're gonna try to do more networking than anything. I'm not the shows and shit is cool. Oh,
You saw that?
it would make him. It would He would be the one to get the momentum. He don't need it though.
Cool.
Happy Corbin. That was wild. But nah, like I said, it's very important, and I get the importance of being out, um, being outside and being visible for people, even if it's not on some performing type shit or whatever. You're just going out, just mingling with people, letting people know what it is you do. I gotta clean up my social media. I gotta just get rid of people that are not active and things like that, and trade those off for people who are doing shit and who are making moves that can push us and our brands and our music to the next level. So that's my plans for us moving forward. And I think that's super important.
I agree. It's good to be outside. I,
So
you know,
y'all look for it.
I
When y'all see the Rawrrzone t-shirts, y'all come holler at us. Come sit and come mingle with us. Y'all see
mean,
the Rawrrzone magnets and shit on the table. Let us know y'all want to support, and you know
we still
we
got
support we
t-shirts.
support those who support us. We still got t-shirts. I still haven't used my heat press yet, so I don't know what I can do with it yet. But as soon as I figure it out, it's gonna be up. So
I told you what I needed. So what we could use that to try this.
yeah,
Hold on.
I'm gonna do a couple things with it, but I just got to get the paper. I haven't been able to get to the store to get no paper. And Instacart
This
wants
is
too much money for a pack of paper for real, for real. Otherwise,
this
I would
is
have been had it.
I want not this. This cover on a t-shirt.
You want the the album cover, or you want the this here?
The album cover.
Oh yeah, no, the album cover is definitely going on a T. That's automatic. That's probably gonna be the first thing I do actually.
But
So
look at this though. Look at this. Looky, looky, a looky, looky.
no, I can't see nothing.
We got a live Jules album release party.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was asking. I was saying that did you want that or the album cover? You said you want the album cover.
I want the
Yeah,
album
we got
cover.
the album. We got the release party. Um, right now it's for media and a few honored guests come through and vibe with Live Johnson at Social Cues, July 22nd. Um, it's gonna be dope because the album is dope. Y'all gonna love the album. I promise you. It's gonna
I'm
be. It's a really good album.
I'm really proud of Live and what he's really doing with this album. You know, how many times he scrapped it, he put it together, he went
Yo,
through.
he has a whole album's worth of shit that he's not using, like he's not gonna use. Like the original live Jules sounds totally different than this album here. What he was originally working on. That's what's crazy. Like he says he's been working on it for 4 years. He's legitimately been working on it for 4 years. After scrapping it, after stopping and saying I'm not using none of this shit, he was about 80 something percent done. I'm not doing none of this no more. I'm starting from scratch. So he had a story to tell and he needed to tell it. You know, that's where that comes from, and I feel that. I understand that. I get that.
How do you feel being a part of this project?
For me, I've been a part of Live Johnson shit since 2010, 2011. So it's not a new feeling, but I'm very proud of the work that we were able to do together because I think all of our other tracks that we've done has always been like either I'm in town for a hot second and I was running back to Georgia, or I was sending him stuff through the internet and he was trying to mix it that way. Um, but I think these were the first set of tracks that we worked on together in the studio together. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where the difference was. We was able to kind of feed off the energy and do that. So it's been dope. It's the few tracks that I've worked on with him for this project is they're very important to me because I think it not only showcases a side of live that people haven't normally seen, but it also showcases a side of me that people haven't normally seen. So I think it branches us out in a different direction musically, and I think people are gonna take to it. So I think what I'm really proud of is the reactions that we've gotten from, the few songs that he's dropped, and especially the songs that I have with him on this project, and the songs that especially and some of the songs that I've just worked with him on the project, behind the scenes have I can't wait to hear what people just as a whole feel about the album. This
What?
low key like I low key feel like this is my album for real, for real. Like him dropping it as much as close as I've been with him. Like I feel like this is
Oh,
both
that
of
is
our
your
albums.
baby, not his.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's both of ours really. Like I said, I've been there from the very beginning, the inception of the Live Jules album. So it's like I like this holds a spot for me too. More so than all of his other albums. Even though like I've been on everything except for Living Legend, but I've been on at least all of his main album projects, and this one just feels it's just different. Feels different. You know what I'm saying?
Would you say you're the godfather to the project?
No, I'm more of I feel like the advisor to the project really. I really feel like, I did more advising on like how things should sound and especially like on like R&B parts, things like that. Just moving him in the right direction of like hearing shit as you want the audience to hear it. Like sometimes we as artists we listen to things and they sound good to us, but it doesn't always translate well to the public. So sometimes you gotta remove your ear from it and listen, have somebody else's ear. That's why when we were working on like, especially like I said, the R&B tracks, like the tracks that have R&B singers, they always seemed weird to me until I showed them how to fix it, and then it was like, yo, this shit is hard now. Like whenever Roses comes on, yo, I clap because that shit is hard
Oh
now.
yeah,
I hated
Roses
that
is
song.
so powerful.
I
I love.
hated that song. Couldn't stand it. But I couldn't stand it because sonically in my ear, that shit didn't sound right. And I didn't want to let him put that out like that. I was like, no, I'm not gonna let him just take the song with it sounding like that and put it out. So when I came to his house, I showed him. I was like, yo, this is what you got to do. And then when he saw his where he was wrong at, everything after that has been good. So I'm glad that I was able to just be that for him, to give him a complete album where it may not be flawless, but unnecessary flaws aren't there. And that's really what I want. I want the unnecessary flaws, the ones that the average listener would hear. Those have to go. There's always gonna be issues on albums where, people who have trained ears are gonna hear it. But for the listener, the average listener, they won't hear those imperfections. But there were imperfections that I know people were gonna be like, "Yo, why does it sound like that?"
Yeah.
So that's what I'm excited for. I'm just excited for everybody to just get on that and just hear that, because that's low key candidate for album of the year in the indies, for real.
I feel like Roses blew Voiceless out of the water.
I never liked nothing on Living Legend, and I say that wholeheartedly. I love my brother, but Living Legend wasn't it. So Voiceless, none of them tracks. I couldn't. What was the single off that album? Like, what was like the main single off the album? I couldn't
KIM.
even tell you. KIM. All right, so that probably was one of the only tracks that I really fuck with on there. I'm not a fan of Legendary. I'm not a fan of all of them joints. Bootleg Industry, like Bootleg Industry is cool. That was on Living Legend too, right? Or did he just put that as a single?
No, Bootleg Industry and Feel No Way were
It
singles.
was like side A, side B type shit.
They were
I don't know. There's
not
nothing.
even, because I wouldn't even say it was side A, side B, because they came out as like almost a year and a half apart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, there was nothing on Living Legend that stands out to me where I'm like, yo, that I can listen to that shit all the time. And this is my brother. Like I tell you, like that, it didn't hit for me. I told him that when I came home. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't feeling this shit. I ain't feeling this shit. I loved One Man Band. I love Live and Direct. I love Live Jewels. But Living Legend, it didn't hit. It didn't hit. He was trying to be somebody that he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to move in a
Everyone needs that one experimental album.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I think a Love Story Chapter 2, I think that's going to be for me, to be honest with you. I think this is going to be my super experimental shit. Like, I'm all over the place with sounds and shit like that. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But nah, definitely, like, Live Jewels, when that drops, y'all, please support that album, support the vision. We got people asking for video for Tax Something, so that's gonna have to happen. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm happy for my brother. I'm happy that he got the label deal. He deserves that. And like I said, all the blood, sweat, and tears he's put into this, and for the story that he's about to tell is crazy, and it's something that I think people need to hear, because Live hasn't been able to tell his side of the story. So I think that's important for him. Ooh, New Day.
I'm still on Natalia.
Oh, you behind?
I am.
That's okay.
You think she's gonna become a two-time women's champion?
Who, Natalia?
Yeah.
She's not beating Ronda. She's not beating Ronda. What I will say that I like over Roman Reigns is that Ronda has believable people that she could feud with. Roman there's nobody. Like, he'd have to go back and fight. What's your boy's name? Drew. Them niggas like Randy. There's nobody, bro. Like, really, in all honesty, that's left from Roman. Brock is not winning. And they just brought him there because they're losing. Everybody got the injury bug. Brock's not winning. There's nobody for him. Whereas Ronda, she has a plethora of motherfuckers that she can battle. I really wish Rhonda was more full time than she is. I wish she was here a little bit more. Even though she's here a lot more than Roman is, I wish she was here a little bit more. I wish she was actually just a regular performer while she has that title. Because the women's title needs it. It needs somebody that's here, like on the regular.
I think they need to renegotiate her contract, but I feel like they just have too much going on at the moment for them to even think about that.
Like what?
I'm just
Like the
talking
Vince shit?
the Vince shit,
Man, nobody's thinking about that Vince shit no more. That nigga Vince is on TV every week now.
but
Every show.
also now that Trips is back, what they're gonna do now with NXT?
No, I'll be honest with you, and I know this. We should talk about this for wrestling talk, but I honestly feel like this is all a proxy. I feel like Stephanie's a proxy. I feel like Trips is a proxy. I think they're just putting people in place to cool things over, but Vince is still in charge. Vince is still making the moves. Vince is still making the decisions. Um, I think he's giving. I think one I do think is that he's gonna give Trips back NXT, but he's not gonna be allowed to change it from where it is. I actually like NXT 2.0. Not gonna hold you.
Really?
Not gonna hold you.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because NXT 2.0 is literally Attitude Era wrestling. It down to the story, down the storylines, down the characters, it's literally Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era wrestling. It gives you everything you need in old school wrestling with the convoluted ass storylines, but so entertaining. The characters are so you can't name a really bad character in NXT. Can't. And NXT 2.0 is really just an extension. I think it's a more fun but watered down version of the Attitude Era. Like Attitude Era wrestling. Not so much cursing. I like that main roster stars come back because it gives it validity. I love that your boy is back down. Apollo. I love that Apollo. I
Apollo!
love that Apollo is there because
Apollo!
he's a really viable threat to Braun Breaker, and you wouldn't think so with him coming off the main roster, but looking at his work in NXT, nah, he's a beast. He's a real beast.
Let me ask you a question. Does he still have the Apollo theme?
Yeah, he still has the Apollo theme, but he doesn't have the accent anymore though.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't care for that.
Yeah, he doesn't have the accent. He doesn't have his Z's. But he looks like he's enjoying himself. And for me, that I think in wrestling, for me, if I can tell that you're having fun and it's not a job, I'm gonna enjoy it more. So, especially in NXT, I feel like that I've watched more NXT since 2.0 than I ever watched NXT when it was Black and Gold. And that's just being honest. I never watched Black and Gold, maybe once or twice. Never saw a takeover. Never been to a takeover.
Yes,
Didn't really care about. No, I haven't. I've never been to a takeover. No. I've watched the takeover, Black and Gold takeover, at home.
I feel
But
like
I've
we were
never
at Legends one time.
like them matches. No, I would have never gone to Legends for NXT takeover. Never. That's like, to me, that's a house show. Like NXT is like house show shit. I'd go now. NXT 2.0, I would go now. But back then, that shit was like house show shit to me, for real. Like the way I viewed it, it wasn't like it was wrestling, nigga. And I don't like wrestling. I like sports entertainment. You feel me? Like that's me. Like I like the Danhausens and the Hooks. Like that shit I like. I like Evil Christian. Like I like shit. I like Niggasaurus. Like that's the shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why AEW been catching me, because they're doing what they should have been doing from the beginning, and not shunning sports entertainment, but still being your own brand. Them niggas it could be WCW, but like on a grander scale. You know what I'm saying? It'll never be WWE. People always say, "Oh, they're catching up to WWE." They can't break a million every week, so they'll never be WWE. Let's start that there. But that's not to say that they can't be their own brand in their own lane without dogging WWE and without making it seem like what WWE is wrong, and what you guys do are right. When you guys are finally picking up on the formula that sports entertainment is where it's at.
Mikey, I feel like I sense this is leftover energy from your moderation in the group chat.
My moderation.
Like, because you do the wrestling mod for the group chat, I feel like this is stuff you post.
No. I think I like to give respect where respect is due, and I don't always intentionally mean to dog AEW the way I do, but it's not for me. AEW is not the type of entertainment and wrestling that I personally care for, but it has been for the past few weeks. I used to check out after the first hour of Dynamite. Like, I get through an hour, it always starts off mad good, and then you get that first good match, and then everything after that for that hour is trash. And I'm just like, I'm over it. I'm gonna go
You
smoke a
know
blunt,
what?
and chill the fuck out.
But you know what I'm excited to see?
What you excited to see?
Jabba Slam.
Jabba Slam 2, August 20th.
Mia Yim versus Big motherfucking Swole, bro.
Me and young thick ass.
How the fuck did this happen?
Listen, when you know people, you know people. It's a shame that WWE doesn't let their wrestlers like do anything. Like nothing. Niggas can't do podcasts. Niggas can't do indie shows. Like, this is their job. Like, WWE, like, that's their shit. While like niggas from Impact, AEW, them niggas could do small events, things like Jobber Slam and shit like that. Yo, imagine if niggas could hire Kofi Kingston. But then you'd have to think, like, what would them niggas charge? Imagine what niggas is charging now, like on the indies. Niggas that's on Impact, niggas that's on AEW. Imagine what they gotta come with the Jobber Tears podcast and Battle Club. Them gotta come out of pocket to get Big Swole over here, who's been on TV, who's fought Britt Baker for championships. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had Tasha Steele last year. That's Impact Women's Championship. How are we gonna get her? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the women's champion.
Yo, my
What are we
question:
gonna do?
how much would you pay to book Roman Reigns?
The question is not how much would I pay to book Roman Reigns. The question would be how much would I willing to pay him to wrestle somebody that would make sense for a match. Once again, who legitimately on the indies could we see really fighting Roman? The only one I could probably see is Shane Taylor. I would love to see Shane Taylor and Roman go at it. Would love to. I mean, there's a couple of others. I'm not really big on the indie scene with wrestlers and names and shit yet, but I know it wouldn't. It also doesn't really true. Whoa! It also truly doesn't. Why are they hitting them with fucking shields?
Because they're repackaged.
Yeah, nah, they look good. I actually like them. Actually, they went to NXT. They figured out something at NXT, and now they're fucking them up, bro.
Ooh.
I'm really upset what they've done with the New Day.
Oh, me
I'm
too.
really upset. Oh.
Ooh.
That's a former WWE champion. You don't do that.
Ooh.
But no, Roman. I mean, I would charge Roman what he asks because wherever Roman comes, he's gonna bring an audience. So Roman is ticket sales. So whatever Roman charges, you just gotta hope that you make that back. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's in my budget. Roman is asking for 10,000 for a show. I don't know if we could do it, but if it's something reasonable and or even appearance, the nigga just says, "Yo, I'll come through and sit in the audience for an hour and watch the show, but y'all gotta pay me 5,000." I'd do that. I'd do that. Because that's gonna bring people to the show. It's gonna bring people to the show. Niggas just can't fuck with him. Everybody gotta leave him alone. Let him handle his business. Y'all pay attention to the show. Y'all want to get autographs and shit. Y'all wait till he leaves after the show's over. Y'all can do the autographs and shit if he's on that type of time. But niggas will come out if it's a name. Niggas will come. That's why them having me and Yim is dope because that's a name. That's, you know what I'm saying. So
they dog them right now.
Swole is a name too. People forget she draws numbers too. She gets people to come out. So.
And there they go with their Vikings Fury.
Man, Cat Moss.
Yo, so we gonna get into this next music break, and then
let's get into a quick music break. We got into some wrestling talk, then we're gonna get into some Rawrrzone talk in a minute.
Yo, because we're gonna talk about Mike's boy.
What you gonna talk about?
Your boy Robert Kelly.
Oh God, my guy.
Your guy.
Yeah.
He believe he can fly, all right.
Oh, he gonna fly. That booty tooted up.
Ooh.
Damn, you better toot that thing up.
This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone.
Hey, yo.
I'm too wavy when I kill 'em, I'ma drown 'em. Too much sauce, I'm a boss, where they found 'em. I be sitting up top, mooking down 'em. Circle full of real ones, those squares around 'em. I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. I be winning, but who really keeping score? Level up like we really beat the ball. Why they talk about it? I do really live it. Niggas troll me, but they love me. They just too scared to admit it. But I'm just regular. But these niggas on my tip. Throw a little shade cause I'm on my shit. Wish upon the star, but I won't quit. Ain't no telling where I'm heading. How much bands I'ma count. We the monopoly. Pay taxes if you land on my house. Talk shit, watch how quick you get these hands on your mouth. I keep splashing even if a nigga land in the drought. I am not one of these artists. I'ma get money regardless. Still getting some beautiful brain. Got me acting so dummy retarded. Peep though, I'm just talking about street clothes. High end, but I'm cheap though. Win-win with no cheat codes, yeah. 100 miles and running, I'ma gun it. Tell you stylist that I've already done it. I'm too wavy when I kill 'em, I'ma drown 'em. Too much sauce, I'm a boss, where they found 'em. I be sitting up top, mooking down 'em. Circle full of real ones, those squares around 'em. I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style.
All my bad bitches to the floor. All my pretty face niggas need that money full score. If your money not right, get the left at the door. For the ballers and the spenders, make it rain down to the floor. Give me some more, yeah. I think they love my style. They loving it, watching, they clocking, they paying attention. My money not stopping. I don't get no fucks when my bottles stay hopping. I don't got a front because that's pretty got it. The only thing I be dropping is deposits. The only thing I'm configuring is profits. I'm inspiring these bitches like a prophet. Couple of these niggas gon' get me. Got no hunt these bitches, no Lindsay. Must I be so chill, it be windy. I'm coming for bitches, but can be. I'm stomping my feet with my 10 speed. When I'm in the spot, it's a frenzy. I just cop Chanel off the Whitby. I'm officially active like 10 speed. I'm trying to tell them I'm the best, like yeah, I said it. These bitches mad, they shoulders chipping like a debit. It's La Madrina of the mob, please don't forget it. If you ain't paying for my time, it's time I dead it.
I'm too wavy when I kill 'em, I'ma drown 'em. Too much sauce, I'm a boss, where they found 'em. I be sitting up top, mooking down. around them, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style. They loving it, loving it, loving it. Yeah, I think they love my style.
911, what's your emergency?
I think I need a cardiologist. My heart, it hurts. I can't breathe. I think I'm lovesick.
Why am I feeling it? I thought I was healing. You were in a thought and now all of a sudden I'm back in my feelings. Why can't I let you go? You one of the one. My heart doesn't know it, but my mind keeps showing me that you will never be mine. Boy, you will never be mine. Boy, you will never be mine. Letting go of something that's fine. In my boudoir, sitting reminiscent, crying while I'm sipping this wine, wondering why I had to wait on you 2 to 3 months at a time. Kept driving through a road of destruction, but somehow I missed all the signs. You used to tell me that I was a goddess, the most beautiful girl. You looked straight into my eyes when we made love. That's when I made you my world. Damn, am I bugging? Was this an illusion? Cause I'm feeling type stupid. You out here shooting your shot at these bitches. I got shot up by Cupid. Situation said so kind. Was a friend though. I knew it from the get-go. Sexual energy connected to you like a let go. So hard for me to let go. Situation said so kind. Kept you as a friend though. I knew it from the get-go. Sexual energy connected to you like a let go. So hard for me to let go.
Ma'am, I want you to sit tight. I'm sending over the paramedics with the proper equipment to mend your heart. The first thing you need to do is block him on all social media platforms.
I don't think I could do this.
Ma'am, you most certainly can. Remember who you are. You are a goddess, the daughter of a king. This pain is only temporary. Once you get through this, you can get through anything. You're just lovesick.
Gave me like Roblox, fuck with my mind. Gave you my heart and you broke it in 5. Though you wasn't my nigga, we were a vibe. That sexual tension could not be denied. I made you smile, you made me cry. All our best moments were based on a lie. Kept it a milli about how I feel. You thought it was silly, like it wasn't real. I was around when you felt uninspired, pouring into you the strength you acquired. Where were your bitches through all that transpired? Where were the ones you so badly desired? Really had me bugging for a minute, stringing me along and was diminishing my spirit, trying to make it seem like I will push you to the limit. Now you really gonna act like you ain't never wanna hit it? Papi, let's stop the cat. You still looked at me like I was a snack. Yeah, we were homies, but I grew attached. Still can't understand how you did me like that. Funny, always say you never wanna hurt me, but painted me to be a Sakura to Sasuke. Fantasize about becoming your fiance, cause in my head you were the hoe and I was Beyonce. Took a L with you, never a loss, B. Fell in love with the lesson and that shit cost me. Enamored by your art, drawn by your intellect. That introspective bond that I gotta forget. It ain't the same for you than what it was for me. Through your trauma, I simply wanted to be a piece. I was the chapter though, to me you were the book. I done converted my pain into a verse and hug. Situation said so kept you as a friend though. I knew it from the get-go. Sexual energy connected to you like a let go. So hard for me to let go. Situation said so kept you as a friend though. I knew it from the get-go. Sexual energy connected to you like a let go. So hard for me to let go. Boy, you will never be mine. Boy, you will never be mine.
Fuck catching feelings. I'm catching flights now.
Ninguno me dan nota, lo que dan asco toditos son chotas. Tillao porque la tengo y no es de boca. Tu palabra rebota como la leche que tiene en tu boca. Palomo, dame banda, modofoca. Tíresen si quieren, magazines son de cienes. Cómpresen al alma pa' que todos ustedes suenen. Lo hago que de odio grato de todos se llenen. Le frenen un Ferrari tintado color de nieve.
Ey, siempre estoy activo y dame lupa. La calle la corremos, soy leyenda como Tupac. Ey, conmigo no te lucas. Osmo, dame la lista pa' quitarlo de la ruta. Sabemos que son frutas, toditos ellos se futen. Conmigo no te confundas, te picamos y te guardamos adentro de una funda. Hacemos las misiones y ellos sepan que son putas. Mi problema doy la cara, juro que no tiro puya. No me doblo por dinero, yo respeto mi cultura. Sabemos que son grandes y lo botamos a la basura. En mi mesa yo estoy solo, no hago coro
nadando con los tiburones, los tribus andamos en misiones, somos atletas de la calle, estamos detrás de millones, nadando con los tiburones, los tribus andamos en misiones, somos atletas de la calle, estamos detrás de millones, son gantes de las redes, toditos hablan tanto, mejor frenen, si quieren que de tiro yo los llene.
Hey, tengo unos cubanos que ellos me dicen hacer, tenemos aquí los santos, aquí bregamos con poderes.
Haciendo trabajo, en la calle de madruga pichando, con mi pistola cuarta pa' todos los que están brechando.
Sale Julie, no me llegan ni los fedes, los rangos los tenemos por niveles, conmigo
nadando por los tiburones, los tribus andamos en misiones, somos atletas de la calle, estamos detrás de millones, nadando por los tiburones, los tribus andamos en misiones, somos atletas de la calle, estamos detrás de millones.
No sé, mira, yo no tengo que mandarle nada a nadie. El que tengo que decirme algo, que me lo diga en mi cara. Cero coro con palomo. No coro con tigres que están echados, con tigres que tienen eso. No vamos a poner eso, no vamos a echar eso. Cero coro con palomo, güey. Mucho quiere ser como yo. Cero coro con gente falta también. No sé.
Bad man on the crew, nigga. And we got aim on that deuce, nigga. Through, nigga. Come alive in the night like Bruce, nigga. You a man, you pussy, you Bruce, nigga. Don't move. How many times I gotta say this to you? I swear, you ain't talking business. You ain't got no business talking. See, I don't talk my business, cause it be these niggas talking. Brooklyn, that's on my chain. Flatbush, that's on my name. And we care not what you say, so shut the fuck up when I'm making a toast. Ho! If niggas can't hang, then we hand them a real bill. Ho! Shut the fuck up when I'm making a toast. No man left behind, no checks assigned. I stand beside my niggas. My bitches, my money. No man left behind, I stand beside my niggas. I love my bitches, but I need my money. No man left behind, I stand beside it all. Who the fuck are you?
I took it everywhere.
What'd you take everywhere?
This fucking playlist.
Oh yeah.
Yo, this song, fucking Toast is like 5 years old.
Who?
That's the last song.
Yeah. That shit is old. Yeah. I know.
It was a good song though.
No. That's hard. That's my nigga. I love that nigga, bro. That's my nigga.
Is this your you know what?
Who? R. Kelly?
Yeah, that's your homie?
So I had explained it to niggas in my other group chat the other day that nigga in his head was singing about little girls, but that's not what I was listening. That's not what I was hearing when he was singing. So that shit don't apply to me. Nah, he's a bastard for real for what he did to them women, and them young girls. But his music is timeless. So people may not agree with that, but
like, do you still listen to his music?
Absolutely.
So do I, and it's like, yo, his music shouldn't.
I don't listen. That's like, Michael Jackson got arrested twice with child endangerment shit. We still listen to his shit. Like we it's a slippery slope. I don't blame anybody for not listening to his music, but I mean, do we disregard talent and ability because his personal life was fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Like do those two things coincide together? Does the personal and the business life mix together? Is Robert Kelly and R. Kelly the same person? Essentially. Even though they are, like, do we disregard everything he's done musically? Do we disregard I Believe I Could Fly? Do we disregard I Wish? Do we disregard Same Girl? Let's go even deeper. Do we disregard My Heart Will Go On? Do we disregard You Are Not Alone? Do we disregard what's the shit Marcus Houston did? Clubbing. Do we disregard all that he's done, his whole catalog of work, because he was a shit human being? Cause shit like I Believe I Could Fly is still played at graduation. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's a very slippery slope. Because then it's like, yo, what R. Kelly songs do I listen to? Because all of them is wild. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do I stop listening altogether? For me, I'm not in. I don't care about. No, I don't want to say I don't care about what he's done, but when I listen to his music, I'm not thinking about, oh, that man's a pedophile.
I mean, unless you listen to Adrian, nothing but numbers.
I don't listen to old R. Kelly. I don't like old R. Kelly. Old R. Kelly to me, um, was just always screaming at the mic. He wasn't really yelling. He wasn't the voice that he is now back then for me. Um, I think I started listening to Kelly at the R album when he had like I said, I believe I could fly and when a woman's fed up. Those joints. That's when I started listening to R. Kelly. That old shit I don't really rock with the 92, 93 shit that he was with when he was with Public Announcement and shit. That I don't really fuck with that. But he he's a genius who just got shit wrong with him. Just got shit wrong with him. It's unfortunate that man got a 30 piece. And he's gotta go to other states and get time in other states. He's gotta go on trial in other states for the same shit. So we're not seeing R. Kelly again.
Yeah, no.
We're
He's
not seeing R. Kelly.
54. He's that's a 30-year bid.
Yeah, and it's Fed, so yeah, essentially he's in there for the rest of his life. But I mean, shit shit happens. Shit happens in the Fed. So you never know. Shit happens in the Fed. That's 85%. If they give him time served, which they probably don't, because I don't think the Feds do that. But if they give him time served, he's been there for 3 years already. And then 85% of 27 is like 24 years or some shit like that. And then like he's not gonna do 30 years, but he won't come out of there. He's not coming out of prison. Like he'll more for somebody like him who's done all this, they'll have him on suicide watch. They'll put him in a room. They gotta check him every 15 minutes. If he's not there now, check him every 15 minutes. Make sure he ain't tying a fucking sheet around his neck. And because that's a hard pill to swallow, bro. It's a hard pill to swallow.
You think he would go and try to commit suicide?
Absolutely. This man knows nothing but music. You telling me he can't do that shit no more? He's stuck in jail for the rest of his life? What do you have to live for? What do I have to live for? Absolutely. If he may not do it right away. He may sit on it for some time, but he would definitely attempt. There would definitely be an attempt. Absolutely. Feds too? Yeah, no. That's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy time.
I wonder what someone thinks about when they're going through all this.
Normally just trying to stay home. Doing your best to either get out of it or getting the least amount of time that you can. There is his lawyers asked for 10 years, bro. And they gave him the maximum of 30, bro. That means the evidence they had was overwhelming, bro. For because in federal cases, you don't go to a jury. There's no jury in federal. I mean, you can go to a jury, but what it is, you get arrested, you see a judge. The judge says, "All right, boom, boom, boom. This is what's going on. We're either gonna give you bail, or we're not gonna give you bail." A lot of times they give you bail. You go home. If you got a lawyer, you sit with your lawyer. Your lawyer will go over the evidence and tell you what you're looking at, what they're looking at, what they could do for you. A lot of times with that is you'll go in and recommend something. So your lawyer will counteract whatever the district attorney is saying. So the district attorney might say, "Yo, we want to give him life in prison." Your lawyer is gonna say, "Life in prison for what? This man's never been in trouble with the law before. He's had allegations. It's a trial of public opinion. People already feel a way about him." And right, as we asking for 10 years, the most time served. They'll go over it. the judge will the DO say, nah, we'll do 30 to life. He said, nah, I want 10. All right, cool. We're gonna go with the 10 because the judge determines the time. The judge, he could have, the DA could have said, yo, we want him to have 1 year in time served, and he could have been free. But the judge said, nah, I want to give him 30 years, the maximum he could get. The judge is in control of how much time you get in the feds. So the judge had every opportunity to give him what his lawyers asked for, but decided to give what the DA asked for because of the nature of the crime and because of the evidence against him.
Yeah.
So that's why the feds differ in that way, because R. Kelly could have said, yo, I want to go to trial, and it sat in front of a bunch of peers, but he doesn't want to do that because the public already feels a way about him. So he had to go for a plea deal. He had to figure it out. Normally, and 9 times out of 10, anybody who listens to this, I need y'all to understand this more than anything. If the feds get you, if you ever get arrested by the federal government, they come and they get you and they take you to whatever federal building, whatever town you're in, they have enough evidence to convict you. They already have enough evidence to convict you. They've been following you. They've been watching you for a long time. So they already know what you got going on, what you've been doing, who you've been talking to, who they've been talking to. Like it's such a crazy process. And they've probably was watching R. Kelly for years before they arrested him. For years, bro. Like I couldn't even I'm surprised they didn't hit him with no conspiracy charges. Conspiracy to commit blah blah blah. Conspiracy to do it. Because then that nigga's in real trouble because that conspiracy shit, feds don't play with that shit. Feds don't play with that shit. So
you would think after everything that happened with the first trial that the evidence should have been enough then.
Well, I think after the first trial, I think R. Kelly changed his game up. I think he changed his game up. He started fucking with women like 16, 17, 18, 19 that was looking to get into the game. And that's how he lured them in and then became on some, well, if you trying to fuck with me, then you trying to fuck with this music shit, you trying to fuck with me, then this is how it's got to be on that type of time. As that's before where he was like, if you ever watched the Surviving R. Kelly shit.
I watched part 1. I didn't watch part 2.
Yo, they said that nigga, when he came out of high school, like he was a musical prodigy. He came out of high school and they gave him a deal at like 2021. They said that nigga had money at 2021 and was driving his car to the high school, waiting for the high school kids to come out at 2021. Yeah, so it's been like that, like for a long time, and they try to say. So here's my question to you: do you feel like him that we knowingly know that he was molested by his sister from a young age? Do you feel like, I don't want to say that's an excuse, but could that be a reason that they could have looked at his trial differently and said, well, look, this man is he's an abuser. But that's because he's been abused. Because I've seen a lot of people say him being abused doesn't give him a free pass to be an abuser. And I agree with that, but I don't know if I agree with that 100% because that shit breeds abuse. Abuse breeds abuse. So it's like, yeah, that doesn't give him a right to use that as an excuse. But what if that's what it is, though? What if his trauma as a child is what, like, yo, imagine getting molested at 9 years old, and now you're just a hypersexual person because you never knew that was wrong. You didn't know that was molesting.
So
like,
let me ask you a question, though. Once again, I do feel bad for him for that, but he went through a whole trial for doing the same shit to younger kids, and he still didn't think after it was done to him that what he's doing is bad.
Because he wasn't. I don't think
he can't even read a contract, bro. Like he doesn't know how to read.
Right.
And whose fault is that?
It's true. It's just I don't know. I feel like with him and him personally, he deserves the time that he got, but they also deserve to look at his past as a reason. Like he might need to just be in a psychiatric prison where he'll get the help that he needs. You know what I'm saying? Even if he's 30 years or whatever, there's a chance he'll get out. I'm not saying that he 30 years, 54, 55 years old. 30 years is a long time, and a lot of we not living past these certain ages. But he was a seemingly healthy man. Uh, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like they might have could have gone a different route for him. I feel like the the public has played such a part in these types of trials that R. Kelly was never gonna get a really truly fair trial. Never. I always firmly believe that they were going after Michael Jackson again before he died, and that would have taken him out. They already. I was watching. It's funny that we talk about Mike. I was watching I had gotten to my conspiracy theory bag a couple of weeks ago, and I was watching um about Michael Jackson's final days, and they was like, yo, he was so drained from the trial, and then coming from the trial and going right into preparing for a tour. They said, yo, that nigga didn't want to do nothing, bro. He said he couldn't sleep because his mind was running so much because the trial broke him, bro. Like they really tried to make that man feel and look as if he was a child molester. And we will never truly know whether or not that was something he was doing or something he wasn't. But they really went in there and made him look so bad when that man really only he just loves children. Like that's him. Like he never had a childhood. So when he sees children, that's what he loves them. And I get the sentiment. I don't know. I feel like for Mike, if he wasn't as standoffish as, because I was gonna say weird, but he's not weird. If he wasn't as standoffish as he was in public, then he wouldn't have had the wacko jacko names. Like they got upset with him because he bleached his skin. He had to. The nigga legit had vitiligo. Nigga, they found out the nigga legit had vitiligo at his autopsy. So like, niggas owe him an apology. Like, how y'all do that man like that? You know what I'm saying? So like that, going back to R. Kelly, yo, like he needs to be under the jail without you know what I'm saying? No, we all know that man was out here fucking with the woman. We all know that man was out here. He married Aaliyah at 14. We know that. That's we're not even debating that no more. So for the shit that he's done, we know he pissed on the women. We know he pissed on them little girls. Yeah. So he definitely needs to get. You ever seen that sex tape? You ever seen that?
No, I don't want to.
You was young. You was. That was like 2001, 2002. Yeah, you was young. You was.
I was 9.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have caught that.
No, I was 10. 2002.
I remember. York College, coming home, going on the Ave, and niggas was selling the mixtape. The not the mixtape, but they were selling it with the mixtapes, the sex tape. Damn, Grinder. They were selling the mixtapes on the Ave. Mixtapes, the whatchamacallit, the sex tape on the Ave. Selling that shit straight up. It was that one. They had, I think it was China's was at the same time, or maybe right after. 2001 might be a little early, but I know on the Ave they had no shits, because I never forget when that shit dropped and niggas was like, yo, what is this, bro? This nigga's really peeing on bitches.
You bought it?
No. I actually ended up seeing it on Napster. That's how old I am. I had saw the shit on Napster. Um, because back then Napster, the people used to like file share songs and shit. But a lot of times it wouldn't be the song that they shared. It would be some other shit. So I guess I was looking for like a video of something to like watch a video, like a music video, and I wanted to download it, and that shit came up. And I was like, whoa, this is wild. Like, it's crazy. Oh, where we at? All right, so we at this shit now.
All right, Michael, explain what we're about to watch.
All right, so there's been a little social media uproar as of late. This shit is loud. First of all, but there's a little thing going around on social media about whether or not a man who has a child with a woman should or is obligated to buy food or other things for the other children that she has, the other children that she has, even if they're not her kids. Even if they're not his kids. So this guy here, he's coming from McDonald's and he's bringing I guess a meal for his child. And the young woman has 3 other children. And she goes on, why didn't you bring my other kids no food? So just play the video and then I give my opinion on it. Because I don't want to give my opinion on it just yet until after you play the video. You ain't got to play the whole thing. So basically, Shorty's just pulling up. She's talking.
But he only wanted to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids at McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not gonna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he only. I'm gonna expose him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up?
What's up?
Because I'm gonna expose you. Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry? Okay, what about my other kids? Okay, but then your kids siblings though. They're my kids, your kids siblings though. So my other kids gonna be left out. You know I'm gonna get my food stamps to the second. But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out. But how are you helping yourself when you're only getting food for just him and like the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though.
Alright, yo, stop the video. Cause this shit, yo. Alright, so first of all, as a parent, I have been through this before with Ezra. Maybe not in a loud way, but that man is not obligated to buy them kids no food. And I'm gonna tell you why. Matter of fact, let me ask you. Since you're in a relationship with somebody who has kids, as somebody who cares for the kids and things like that, do you feel obligated that if you were to go out, let's say you were to go out and get yourself some food and the kids are there, do you feel obligated that you have to get them kids food?
No, I guess if I get food for them, it's I guess because they want to.
No, so when you go to get yourself shit and they're there, do you feel like you have to go, like you're like, yo, if I go out and get food for them, I gotta go get food for everybody else? Like, do you feel like that? Like,
I mean, I feel like if I'm with people in general, I'll ask them, hey, are you hungry? I could go pick something up.
So it's a choice.
You
don't necessarily always have to do it.
No.
But it's a choice. Exactly. So
It's like Mikey.
This is what I was gonna
Even
get at.
when we record Rawrrzone,
Right.
we're in person. You'll tell me, do I want anything from the deli or whatever?
Correct. Or if I don't have it, I won't even offer it because I don't have it. So I'm not gonna offer it. I might have just enough to give me something. That man does not have to buy anything for them kids. Now, would it have been nice to do? Yeah, absolutely. It'd have been real nice for him to get them kids Happy Meals, things like that. But he is not obligated to buy them no food. Not obligated to do that. It would have been a dope gesture on his behalf to get food. I told this nigga I didn't want the double wide. Fuck.
You good?
Yeah. I be wanting papers and niggas be giving me the wrong fucking papers. That's my fault. I told that nigga I don't want no double wide paper. This shit too long. But yeah, nah, you don't have to buy. He didn't have to buy that them kids no food. He didn't have to. In all honesty, to keep it a buck, if you with all them kids and I'm coming to just drop some food, I didn't have to bring that shit for him neither. To be 100, to keep it a buck, you got the kids. You could have asked for some bread, and then I would have got you. But if I don't got it, yo, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Are you chipping in to help me get all the kids food? They not my obligation.
Just my kids.
No, dead ass. It would have been and when I have it, I have no problem getting my nieces and nephews food when I have it. And when I don't have it, I don't mind cooking for them. If they want something, I'm gonna cook for them. But I'm not obligated to buy them food. Is it nice? Yeah. Same way Will is not obligated to buy Mikey no food. Does he do it? Yeah, but he's not obligated to. He doesn't have to.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to feed Mikey. He does it. He loves Mikey. That's his nephew.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's not his child. It would be so nice if you could do it all the time if you have it. But no. That you don't. And she's sitting here screaming at him, talking about, oh, what about my other kids? Blah blah blah. Yo, you didn't explain that. Did she couldn't have got on the phone with him and said, yo, bring such and such some McDonald's. Could have never. Cause then I would have told her off the rip, yo, I don't got the bread to bring the other kids McDonald's. I'm gonna bring mine something. And then she could have been like, no, I need and then listen, that would have been what it was. Ain't nobody getting McDonald's then. If I ain't got it, what you want me to do? People, they gotta co-parent better. They gotta have conversations. They gotta be on because she started the video with animosity. Cause she already knew that nigga wasn't coming with no food. So she already started with animosity, which means she already knew that's what the deal was. So the video is already fraudulent. Because he's probably done it before.
That's crazy.
He's probably done it before. So she was like, yo, I'm going to expose him. Now, from what I hear this video is staged. It's fake. It's not true. But who knows? It's a good talking point because you can figure out how people feel about shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of them things that people felt strongly about. It was like, yo, you gotta feed them kids. Huh?
Max and Man model Max Caster came out.
Oh yeah?
He's doing the little strut walk.
That's my guy, Max Caster. Shout out to him.
They really got like a whole runway right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, now the Acclaimed is on point. Well, you said Max Caster? Am I tripping? That's AEW. What do you mean?
Oh. Wait, don't get us flagged to WWE.
Right. Who's that? Oh, that's old buddy.
Who is that?
Wait, who is that? Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Is that Mansoor? Yeah, that is Mansoor. Who's the black nigga? Questions.
What? Why is he walking out? Is that routine looking? What? I'm behind, aren't I? But, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on. To be honest with you, that shit took a turn. All right, let's go to the next topic because that shit. I mean, what do you feel? What do you feel like? Do you feel like he's obligated to bring the extra food for the kids?
No, he's not. It's not his kid.
I just feel like that shit went left when it didn't have to. McDonald's, first of all, McDonald's is not cheap. And so if niggas ain't never ate McDonald's before, yeah, niggas know that shit is not cheap. But also, yo, that's not his kid. Them not his kids. Not his kids, bro. And if he had any really true relationship, you could tell that the relationship with him and the mother is strained because he would have had a relationship with them kids. Oh, that's Mace.
That's who?
Mace from Retribution.
Oh shit.
The black dude. Oh shit.
Rhonda.
But yeah, so all right, let's go to the next topic.
Actually,
I'm tired.
We're gonna go into like a 2-song break and then we're gonna go close out the show.
All right, let's do that. Let's close out.
Let's go. This is Rawrrzone.
Welcome to the Rawrrzone.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, FM9.
You see, I sat in the room as the main top biller. While thoughts flooded my mind, you got a cop skrilling. Now for 20 years, I've been in the same spot. Sunlight consumed by the pain of raindrops. Mad rhymer sitting in the rented Pathfinder. Over here trying to make this fame Pathfinders. Circling my neighborhood, we far from the greater good. Where most want to take the hood just to rape the hood. Searching for a signal like lordships for a lighthouse. All I find is lies like with lies in the White House. Backstabbers riding in the backseat with knives out. Guess it's what tend to happen when you're taking a live route. So much to cry about, too late to cry now. Why should I frown if the pain never died down? My cousin on lockdown, his letters on the hold. Losing his youth is getting severed in a hole. I just wanna forever glow. If you ain't loyal, then my hustle you'll never know. Clearly you can see this ain't for the gram of the vine. This for opportunity, not the fame of the grind. And I ain't wasting my minutes, my whole mission is winning. I lived in darkness like Riddick, y'all slaves, I ain't with it. Can't master me, I'm Master P, no limit. Actually, you ain't half of me, I'm gifted.
Oh yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like goldie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like goldie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like goldie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like goldie.
Slim and Mickens like the 2020 gangstar. Star Frank and Uncle Charlie, yeah, I used to probably parley with your moms back when she was young with the joint. Point being is pimpin' land and for calendars. Back when I ain't have rules set, no parameters. Chuck was a ball playing philanderer with grammar that could sweep out the soles of her palms. Them cherry red jeans had them up in the air. Thoughts from my wicked chair. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip like goldie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know me. 40 on the hip with the drip
What's his name?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Bitches gon' see me on TV, I'm fucking on memes, don't know what to do with me. Ride around in the city, 150s, you know that I'm pretty to crew with me. Backing out and you know that it's rude with me. Niggas written and written, that's true 50. It's about time to re-switch it up, bossing and enriching up, bringing out foreigns like Connie and Kim with us. Oh, she a baddie, and swing me the addy, we smacking our asses like drum majors. And I'm bad, I got cash and I'm blunt facing, and I'm rapping my ass off and tongue tasting. I be doing my dance, I don't need romance. I stay handy down and pay for my own shit. I don't smoke on nobody, it's my own spliff, and I stay with the posse and I ain't switch. Bitches gon' see me on TV, I'm fucking on memes, don't know what to do with me. Ride around in the city, 150s, you know that I'm pretty to crew with me. Backing out and you know that it's rude with me. Niggas written and written, that's true 50. It's about time to re-switch it up, bossing and enriching up, bringing out foreigns like Connie and Kim with us. I'm a savage, classy, ratchet, yeah, you know you love the static. Fuck a paddock, mama need the whole carriage, gotta pull it back, you know we not capping. We could go at it if you want it, beat baby down if she stuntin'. You a one and done, we some hundred sub, nigga. I ain't throwing up, niggas, sub my niggas. Bitches gon' see me on TV, I'm fucking on memes, don't know what to do with me. Ride around in the city, 150s, you know that I'm pretty to crew with me. Backing out and you know that it's rude with me. Niggas written and written, that's true 50. It's about time to re-switch it up, bossing and enriching up, bringing out foreigns like Connie and Kim with us. Bitches gon' see me on TV, I'm fucking on memes, don't know what to do with me. Ride around in the city, around in the 50s. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, Mimi! Hey, Mimi! Chill, dog, I got this. Yo, Mimi! Hey, Mimi, you hang.
What you doing now? Calling on my phone. Say you want me cause you all alone. And you want me to make you moan. Wanna move in cause I feel like home. What you doing now? Calling on my phone. Say you want me cause you all alone. And you want me to make you moan. Wanna move in. Dame que lo tengo una, no la bruja. Say that I put a hex on you, ha. And you, ha. All in you, ha. If you don't know by now, it's the new, ha. Got a few things that we could do, ha. Solar eclipse like out on you, ha. Telescope, tell me, see. Put that galaxy on me. Call it Big Bang otherworldly. Total adoption and a seduction. Call it Big Bang otherworldly. Total adoption and a seduction. What you doing now? Calling on my phone. Say you want me cause you all alone. And you want me to make you moan. Wanna move in cause I feel like home. What you doing now? Calling on my phone. Say you want me cause you all alone. And you want me to make you moan. Wanna move in cause I feel like home.
Dame, quiero lo tuyo, yo no soy brujo. Eso es lo que tiene el lujo. Mami, ponte pa' lo tuyo. Si pone huevo, yo te traigo tu rulo. Dame, quiero lo tuyo, yo no soy brujo. Eso es lo que tiene el lujo. Mami, ponte pa' lo tuyo. Si pone huevo, yo te traigo tu rulo. What you know about trapping in the Midwest? Driving with keys, mad bricks in the headrest. All these motherfuckers dead. And they mad old washed up, gotta put them on bed rest. Anyway, back to you, girl. And you like the rocks in my crib, that's the N-U-U word. You don't know about new word, girl, you better ask somebody. Ain't down with a new girl.
What you doing now? Calling on my phone. Say you want me cause you all alone. And you want me to make you moan. Wanna move in cause I feel like home. What you doing now? Calling on my phone. Say you want me cause you all alone. And you want me to make you moan. Wanna move in cause I feel like home.
Dame, quiero lo tuyo, yo no soy brujo. Eso es lo que tiene el lujo. Mami, ponte pa' lo tuyo. Si pone huevo, yo te traigo tu rulo. Dame, quiero lo tuyo, yo no soy brujo. Eso es lo que tiene el lujo. Mami, ponte pa' lo tuyo. Si pone huevo, yo te traigo tu rulo.
We're back.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's about that time of the night.
Yes, ma'am. It sure is.
You want to hear something funny before we close?
Absolutely.
So I was doing an editing session with Nelly yesterday.
Okay.
From Dinner at the Roundtable.
Shout out.
So shout out to Nelly from Dinner at the Roundtable. Shout out to them and not. Shout out to everyone from the La Purina video shoot. I don't want to go and say everyone's names and butcher it. But we're chilling now. It's about 11:30.
Okay.
So we're on FaceTime with the other day. We had him on the screen, and we added ARP, who was on the song before this. Okay, and we're just talking bullshit, right? So he's telling us, Nelly starts talking about how since the Declaration of Independence was signed on July 2nd, and why is it on July 4th? So now, mind you, I'm high as shit, so I never expected an answer like this. So the other day goes, well, they didn't have Amazon Prime 2-day shipping back in the day, so
Dead.
I was like, no.
I'm dead. The actual reason behind that is because they didn't get. They were missing one signature, and that signature was assigned until the 4th. I don't remember whose signature it was, but every signature was signed on the 2nd, except for one. The signature wasn't signed until the last final one wasn't signed until the 4th, and it got ratified that same day. So it kind of like became like law that same day. That's why.
You learn something new every day. It made me laugh though.
Nah, that was hilarious actually. Not gonna hold you.
But before we close out the show, we're still looking for donations and sponsors for our Give Back for Sean event. We have reached 5 years since Sean passed away, and we are trying to double our efforts. Instead of the $3,000 mark that we surpassed, we're trying to go to 5 and even up to 10 by the end of the year. Our Give Back this year is August 13th, and it's hosted by Vicky.
Ricky Valancourt.
And it's music by CP.
A motherfucking DJ.
That's DJ. Go DJ. And then we have Akil Ali.
My guy. Salute.
Coming from North Carolina, Elijah Rosario.
Salute, my guy.
Rockview Entertainment Zone, S Rock.
Always a pleasure.
The Afro Soul Goddess herself, Agiakoma.
My wife in my head.
SP the artist.
Okay.
And
we played his videos before, right?
We played SP the artist.
Yeah.
And of course, Long Island's Fresh Prince, Jay Gard.
My guy, Jay Gard.
We also got
I promise you, I feel like, I know him from somewhere, bro. Like, I don't know where I know Jay Gard from, bro.
They Give Back in May.
I know him from somewhere. No. Even before then, because when we was talking, I was like, yo, bro, where do I know you from? Like, I thought he had came on a show. He had never been on a show before. So
no, he's been on the no. He's been on the show with me.
No, but that I know. But I feel like we interviewed him at DTF. We were at DTF. But it could have been somebody different. But I know Jay Gard from somewhere. Like I don't know.
Well, we interviewed him remotely.
But that was recent though.
Yes.
No, but I'm talking about I probably know him from like back in the day, like type shit. Like I know him from, so I can't pick up where I know him from. I can't pick up where I know him. I just know that I know him from somewhere. It just has to pop up. I have to figure it out.
And we also got media sponsored by Big Veg.
Big Veg.
And the Muffin Man.
Muffin Man.
We recently actually got artist interviews courtesy of D Chambers and No Time for the Small Talk.
Okay.
The Cure magazine is also offering sponsorship by donating ad space for any sponsors as well as write-ups for all the artists.
Dope. Oh, shit.
But it's about that time.
Yes, ma'am.
Michael Bostic, where can they find you?
Yeah, guys already know it is the one and only Hill Classic, and you can find me at _Hill Classic on all platforms. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. You type that in, I'm probably gonna pop up. My music is out everywhere. If you guys didn't tune into my interview at Music and Motivation today at DTF, I guess when they decide to put it out, they will, and I'll let you guys know so y'all can check that out. All my music is on all streaming platforms. So the songs that was played at DTF, most of them you can find on there. Some of them you can't, but I'm thinking about releasing them anyway because they're good songs. What else I got going on? Live Jules album coming out the 22nd of July. So look out for that. A Love Story Chapter 2 is coming out in August sometime, God willing. If we can get this tape done Tuesday. So.
And it's your homegirl, Ivy. You can catch us everywhere you stream your podcast and on demand on Dominus TV on the Fire Stick. And of course, our home at Puso 82.3 FM. Catch us there. And on August 25th and after, you can catch us also at Elgin Sound Radio. Stay tuned for more details on the launch.
Facts.
Yo, Mikey, we making big kid moves. We making big
Listen, it's well deserved. A long time coming. Proud of all the work that we're doing, and all we can do is go up from here.
So on that note, though, I'm going to end this with City the King and Digga Valley Raw. Because we shaking shit up this year.
Facts.
And
all right, y'all. Enjoy this music.
Enjoy the music.
Peace.
Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Oh, baby, I like it raw. Lick shots, gotta wipe it off. I bet you don't like it soft. This shit you ain't tried before. Tell me you like it more. Let me put the icing on. Oh, baby, you like it raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Baby, I'm home. Baby, no daddy ain't fucking no hoes. I gotta trust my baby won't go. Cause I know everyday pussy is so. This ain't no everyday pussy this go. Put that on my lap, put that on my nose. Gon' need a nap after that go though. Even while I sleep, I'm getting more dough. Should've go tap tap, never go slow. Been waiting too long, Casey and JoJo. Put on the show, miss go loco. Can't do it to another bitch, oh no. I like it raw, take that shit off. Only for me, tell them get lost. I like it raw, pick up them drugs, wipe that shit off. Baby, go off. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Lick shots, gotta wipe it off. I bet you don't like it soft. This shit you ain't tried before. Tell me you like it more. Let me put the icing on. Ooh, baby, you like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Get her till I la draw. Back shot said you the boss. Live somewhere, I'm your gloss. Ooh, just like you the floss. You love it just because. Ooh, baby, you like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. He said, Belly baby, I need you this evening. Back shots me on top. Pull on the checks when I turn the weaving. What time you leaving? Doing 80 in the brain, done speeding. Came here to give what you want, doing man and shit you don't even believe in. Arching my back like we breathing. I like it, bro, but we can't do the season. Go with my tongue, a piece with the pleasing. My pussy so good, you know what the teasing. Pump close in case he start wheezing. Call me his baby, it's what for his reason. With everything, so I keep him at ease. When he come home, I'ma please on his needs. First come, first serve bases. Right on top, then we trade places. Got him moaning, making faces, acting up, catching cases. Say this pussy, the real kitty bandit. Me with him, y'all bitches can't stand it. Play my cards now, I got my candy. He loving this apple, I'm not talking baby, I like it raw. Give her till I la draw. Back shot said you the boss. Live somewhere, I'm your gloss. Ooh, just like you the floss. You love it just because.